YouTube Anime Sensei here. Let's get it. We're gonna be doing what if Naruto was the reincarnation of the Sage of Six Paths in Hashirama Century. So before we get into this, let's get a few things in the way. Number one, Minato and Kushina. They don't exist. They gone. And I'll explain why. Because Naruto's parents is gonna be his father's gonna be Hashi Senju, and his mama is gonna be Tori Senju. And also, Tobirama and Hashirama are not brothers in this. They are best friends. As Tori Senju will be the daughter of Hashirama, with Hashi Senju being the son of Hashirama. So no Alabama, no nothing. So let's get straight into this. The mass, as we fast forward about to the time where Naruto was born, as the masked man is still showing up, as the fourth Hokage, aka Hashi Senju, was getting ready to reap her death seal, speaking to his wife, saying, "You do know the reap death seal, right? Because if I'm not able to do it, then one of us is gonna do it." As before she could respond, suddenly they both seen the nine tails getting ready to strike Naruto with his claw. As Naruto was about to get stabbed by Kurama's claw, as suddenly his parents hopped in the way. As Hashi had died instantly, pretty much, since he was in front, with Tori barely holding on to life, as she was actually the Nine Tails Jinjutsu, as she was barely holding on for dear life, saying her goodbyes to Naruto. Suddenly, Hiruzen and his bodyguards had arrived, as she was able to tell him, saying, "Hiruzen, please care for Naruto and take care of him, please." She says as she passes away, sadly, as Hiruzen nods to himself, thinking, "I'll do whatever it takes in my power to take care of this boy." As he picks up the boy, we fast forward about 6 years later, as Naruto had not went outside all that often. Sometimes he would get beaten up, which is really why he stayed inside most of the time. As one day, Naruto had went outside, as he had seen two kids, as he had walked up to them saying, "Hi," as the one with the spiky hair replied first, saying, "Oh, hey, I'm Shikamaru Naru." And as he points to his friend, saying, "That's Choji Akamichi." As Choji says, "What's up? Who are you?" As Naruto says, "Naruto Senju." As Naruto had actually had no friends, and these were like the first people who were actually nice to him. As Shikamaru says, "Well, we were about to go look at some clouds, so if you want to join, you can come." As Naruto says, "Why not? It'll be fun." As Choji also says, "You know, we're gonna have chips too, so if you want one, we can all share." As they go up to the roof, as they all proceed to chill out for a little bit, having fun, getting to know each other a little more, as they had been talking about the Ninja Academy, as Naruto first asks, "So, are you guys going to become ninja? Since we have, 2 years?" As Shikamaru nods his head, saying, "Unfortunately, it's going to be such a drag. Sure, it'll be fun, but it's still going to be a drag." As Shoji says, "Well, to represent my clan," as he puts another chip in his mouth, "I'll do whatever it takes." As suddenly, before Naruto could respond to them, two Anbu appeared. But these were no normal Anbu, as these Anbu seemed to be from another village. They weren't too sure what village it was, as suddenly they had both charged at Shikamaru and Choji, holding them at knife point, getting ready to stab them. As suddenly Naruto looks forward, seeing that Shikamaru and Choji could die at one wrong move. As the two Anbu say, "Stay still, Nine Tails." Also, I forgot to mention this, Naruto has the full Nine Tails. Forgot to mention him, but they tell him, "Stay still, Nine Tails." As they get ready to slit both Shikamaru and Choji's throat, suddenly Naruto feels the inner power within him as he subconsciously slaps his hands together, saying, "What style? What dragon? What calling me jutsu?" As suddenly a whole bunch of wood comes out of nowhere, knocking both the Anbu out and destroying the roof that they were all on. Not destroying it, but damaging it greatly. As both Shikamaru and Choji had looked down to see that Naruto had A, either killed the Anbu, or B, they were just passed out. But from what Naruto could tell, they were probably in a coma. As Naruto looks down, suddenly seeing this, thinking to himself, saying, "What the heck? How? Where did this power come from?" As Shikamaru and Choji both look at Naruto and say, that was so cool, Naruto." As suddenly another Anbu appears, but this Anbu seems to be from the village, as he had the Uzumaki squirrel on his um, left arm. As it seemed to be Kakashi Hatake, as he had gray hair. As he walks up to Naruto, asking, "What happened?" As he bends down to Naruto's level to talk to him. As Naruto suddenly says, "I don't know, it's just that I just used, I don't know what it's called, but this power, it's like, I didn't know what I was doing, yet it felt so natural." As Kakashi looks around him, saying in his head, "What the, how does this kid know wood style? He's only 6. As he thinks to himself, saying, "Why am I surprised? He is the son of Hashi Senju, and his mother was Tori Senju, and they're both related to Tobirama and Hashirama, aka the first and second Hokage." As suddenly Kakashi says, "Alright, Naruto, the Hokage would like to speak with you. Not now, but later on." As about a few hours later, Naruto waves goodbye to Shikamaru and Choji, as he had remembered he had to go meet up with the Hokage. Suddenly he appears in the office. After running there for a little bit, suddenly he says, "What's up, old man?" As Naruto tries to give him a high five, as Hiruzen says, "No time, Naruto. Listen, is the rumors true that you actually use wood style?" As Naruto brushes it off, saying, "Yeah, I mean, why are you so surprised? I mean, it's cool, yeah, but I mean, come on. I am the great Naruto Senju, after all." As he points to himself, with a cocky smirk on his face. As Hiruzen says, just like his mother. As Hiruzen finally straightens up, saying, "Alright then, Naruto. It seems as if you're going to need some training with this newfound power of yours." As Hiruzen suddenly snaps his fingers, 2 Anbu appear with a few scrolls in hand, saying, "Here you go, Lord Hokage," as they hand it to Hokage. As Hiruzen says, "Alright, Naruto, these scrolls have a few jutsu, specifically wood style jutsu that you can learn. And here's 3 chakra papers, just in case you might have more than one chakra nature. Besides, you want to go in the academy, right? For all we know, we could get you in now." As Naruto says, "I don't want that. I want to wait. Besides, I have friends who are going to be in the time I'm in, so I want to wait a little bit, old man." As Hiruzen says, okay, that's perfectly fine, but here you go. Here are your jutsu and chakra papers. As Naruto takes them and teleports seemingly. As Hiruzen says, "How the heck did he learn that?" "I think I've been smoking a lot of weed lately, haven't I?" He thinks to himself in his head. As about a few weeks later, Naruto was training in the forest, as he had actually discovered he had the chakra nature of water style, lightning style, and earth style. 3. As Naruto was actually shocked, and actually had learned a few wood style jutsu. Mastering that jutsu he had done once. Also wood style wood spike, along with wood style wood dragon jutsu. As Naruto became pretty good with wood style, as one day he was training in the forest, using his lightning style, as suddenly a figure he could sense was watching him train. As he looked back, he could see someone he had actually seen in the village a few times, aka Itachi Uchiha. As Naruto looks back, he could see Itachi was smiling on him in the tree, and seemingly had an eye activated. As Naruto says, "Come out," as Itachi suddenly appears in front of Naruto. I didn't mean to spy on you, but I was walking by and, well, I got a little intrigued. Aren't you a little young to be training? As Naruto says, I mean, big talk from Itachi Uchiha. You literally graduated at age 7. It can't be that bizarre that I'm in the academy. I mean, that I'm training. As Itachi responds saying, fair enough, fair enough. As Itachi says, hey kid, maybe I can assist you. How about that? As Itachi had taken something out of his pocket saying, hey kid, do you know your chakra natures? As Naruto's responds saying, yeah. But the thing about it is, I only had 3 chakra papers, so I don't know if I have more than 3. As Itachi says, alright then, let's check it out. As Itachi hands the scroll to Itachi hands the scroll to Naruto. As Naruto takes it, applying chakra to it as it turns to ash, aka indicating he has fire style. It catches on fire. As Itachi says, you have fire style as well. Alright then, kid. How about I demonstrate with something simple? As he does a few hand steals, shouting out, fire style! Fireball jutsu! As a huge fireball emerges from him. As Naruto looks in the air saying, whoa, that's actually pretty cool. As Naruto had actually remembered the hand seals as he actually had a photographic memory, something he didn't tell much people. As he had copied the hand seals Itachi had did, firing off a fireball that was even bigger than Itachi's. As Itachi thinks to himself in his mind, saying, this kid he has a gift, a real gift. He thinks to himself. As Itachi says, alright kid, it's settled. I'll train you 3 times out of the week. How's that sound? As Naruto says, make it 4 and we got a deal. As him and Naruto shake on it. As Naruto had made it back to his house, suddenly he had passed out of nowhere and appeared in his mind. As he looks around, it seems to be something similar to a sewer from what he could tell. And he had seen 2 people. One not actually being a person, more so a giant fox, and the other levitating in the air. As Naruto looks, he can see them. Suddenly, the old man who was levitating suddenly speaks, saying, welcome, Naruto Uzumaki. We have called you upon here to inform you of a few things. As Naruto says, who the heck are you, old man, and why are you in my head? And why is there a big fox in here? Is he a pet or something? Is your pet? Or as the fox growls, saying, shut up, kid. As the Six Paths, a sage of 6 Paths says, calm down, you two. As he says, I am the sage of 6 Paths, and this is the Nine Tails, aka Kurama. As Kurama says, hey, don't tell people my real name. As suddenly, the sage of 6 Paths flexes off a little bit of his chakra. As Kurama says, okay. As Naruto's looking at the 2 of them, he says, ain't no way. You are not the sage of 6 Paths. As Naruto says this, suddenly, the sage of 6 Paths says, you want proof? As he uses about 1% of his power, lifting his finger, as it causes pressure to Naruto. As Naruto suddenly falls down to his knees, saying, what the heck? Okay, fair enough. You are the sage of 6 Paths. As the sage of 6 Paths releases, saying, yeah, and you are my reincarnation. The sage of 6 Paths tells Naruto. As Naruto is shocked for a second, suddenly he starts cheering, saying, oh yeah, I knew there was something special about me. The great Naruto Senju. Next Hokage. As the Sage of Six Paths says, well, don't get too cocky now, kid. You will use this power for goodness, for good. This is why I chose you out of all the people. Anyway, you can go back to your sleep now. As Naruto says, but I have more. As before you can mutter that out, the Sage of Six Paths kicked him out of his mind. As the Sage of Six Paths mutters to himself, saying, he's interesting. Let me see. This is where I'm gonna end it off. Yeah, I'm gonna end it off here. Do I? Yeah. I'm gonna end this off here, Sensei Crew. Also, I hope you got. Please consider subscribing and like if you enjoy it. The like goal for this, I'm gonna say, is 3 likes. That's not much. Y'all can reach that. Yeah, I know y'all can do more. Yeah. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoy. Anime Sensei out.